Alright, so I'm back after that little break and everything. Now it's time to continue on. There's nothing much. I did go into the next room. I'm not sure if I have to pick up these again. Ah, no, wait, it was for that little hydro totem thing. Yeah, I went up to here and that's it. This is a fail shield of Annaupasis. That does fit the adventure up until now, huh? This is the center of the world. Yeah, right. The castle where the dragon lurked, the tower that imprisons the princess. Sometimes it is the lost ancient city of Ease. What? That's a different game. Sometimes it's Arcadia. At times it is even Golden Hyperborea. Well, then make up your mind. Here many untrodden realms have been conquered. Here many heroes have defeated evil dragons. This is a place that brims with magic, and I was never really able to understand it. Children could see through the stone wall, the imaginary griffins that soar freely in distant cloud-filled skies. These four poles would in different adventure tales be the four seas and sometimes the four cardinal realms of the world. What are you on about, Anne? This is not a storybook. Cannot understand these things either, but to accompany the children on their adventures I played all sorts of roles. Are these more of those suddenly emerging memories? Yes. Anne, are you alright? I don't know, I feel very strange. These memories are beautiful, but terrifying too. Look there, atop this small fountain, that is Holy Blade and ZCryse. Really? Looks like silver sword. Is it real? Looks like kinda cheap. It's like that time with the sword of brilliant valor. Ah, okay. Paimon gets its tail behind the blade, and one's belief in it makes it Holy Blade, right? The sword in hand, Paimon bets the kids sure felt like invincible heroes, ready to take on the skies and do battle with enemies, huh? Appropriately shaped branches and drawing poles could also, in the right tail, be the Holy Blade, yeah. Just like we were kids, any stick was a sword. But one day, a certain woman brought several wooden swords for the children to play with so that the drawing poles would stop being used in fights. And who was that? I don't know. It must have been someone who once lived here. It does seem like the kingdom was once a lively place with all sorts of people in it. When you think about it like that, the Holy Blade must have been very important. Normal sword can cleave flesh, but the Holy Blade can cleave spirit and will. Such even impervious dragons and formless illusions are no match for it. Yeah, is it that strong? If the story of our adventure team is to reach its end, we will need the blade. Is it really that powerful? It just looks like a cheap wooden sword. Just take the holiness at face value. Sure, if you say so, but doesn't look like we can reach it right now. Let's continue exploring. Maybe we'll find a way to break the magical bubble. Is it gonna repel me? Nope. There's nothing else here but a crab. I don't think it was guarding the gate. Now, before I go further, there's always chests or somewhere hidden in such places, but I guess not. So why do I need to use that? What if I go on my own? There's lots of these doors. None of them open. Oh, oh. Seahorse. So similar sound to that.
Settle down!
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Forgot these shields are
Be sanctified.
strong. Oh, chest.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Keep moving ahead, right? Oh, that looks like one of those defense systems, right? Bubble formation. Get behind this pillar. Didn't the cat shoot before? Oh, okay. Actually, why is the bubble formation here too? Was this meant to prevent invaders from kidnapping the princess? Yes, that is the case. So we ran into some enemies earlier. Didn't you say with that when the Princess Lyris gave you her treasure the tower stagnated and Annaupasis could not enter? There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense. What's going on? I don't know either. Never thought about that, what would happen after we entered the tower. Also, this place feels very strange, don't understand. Should have never been here before, but I find myself recalling it, feeling many things. What's with Anne? I don't get it. A loss of memory or something? Do you two not feel it? No. Because we never were here before. Well, do you know what this place is, Anne? It was the assembly hall for the ZCryse Institute. The children would study here normally, I remember now. This was a lovely place. There was no sunlight, but it was always lively here. The children were all different dimensions, some of them as different as the two of you. But here, they would study different together, listen tales of Hydra Archon to the tales older still. Dimensions! I mean, some children were very small and some were somewhat larger. Oh, hey, now, Paimon might be small, but she's got a big heart. Anyway, what about the princess? Was she a child too? Would the other children hear stories about her? I don't know. Why does Paimon get the feeling that the story started drifting away from the princess ever since we teleported here? Oh, this place must have something to do with her. We must be able to find her at the end of this road. She will be happy to see us. Oh, you're the local. Paimon trusts you. I don't know. Maybe Anne isn't a local. Nothing here, just rows of empty rooms. No. An elevator. Hear the sound of bell. It's the sound of bell. That adventure is coming to a close. Don't see any paths leading forward. Anyway, let's check this out.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Wait, that looks like... That feather looked like the nymph's dream feather. Keep moving. I went around, so okay. Then another door. Okay. I was kind of dizzy. There are too many books. What's this got to do with books? This library with this book side there. I would say this. Why are they both so amazed? We were here already. You know, Paimon thought she hadn't fully woken up yet, but haven't these things happened before? Yes, they have. There will be another adventure, and another after that. So even though the princess is waiting for us at the end of the road, it's just a bunch of connected loops with no real end. On the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road. Do you have any idea? Let's go over what we know first then. Have you noticed anything, Paimon? You're asking Paimon? Hold on for a moment. Yeah, I'm always quiet now. Now it's time for you to answer the questions. Heard the paths have here been connected that's such that they form a ring, right? In that case, there'd be no getting out. It said that we are able to get these paths, so there should be a way off them. There wasn't to be a point from which we can break through. Next to what we saw, that super powerful sword or something. Yeah, the Holy Blade of ZCryse. Would be a key item in some way. And why do you think that? Looks like a wooden sword, but it was inside a protective barrier. When all that trouble being issue wasn't important. So Paimon thinks we need to get that sword. Was there anything other notable thing? Paimon can't think of anything at the moment. But that said, this tile sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Paimon doesn't just make that one up, by the way. When we passed this way before, it did feel weird how this tile is not connected to others and how it's different pattern. It could be a trap. That's what I was thinking about as well. Guess Paimon's just as smart as you are, eh? But you really do have an impressive mind, Paimon. As for me, my head's a mess. I can't get my thoughts straight. Don't beat yourself up too much. You're being assaulted by strange memories in this place. Anyway, let's think of how we can get out of this loop based on the stuff we thought earlier. So, this wasn't here. No, wait, it was. What am I saying? Already forgot. But nothing's changed, has it? I don't know, wait. The crab's back here. Open. Ah, you used the feather? Finally got it. Keep moving, okay? It's a quest item. Oh wait, there's two crabs. Besides getting the sword and seeing two crabs, is it the same road? Oh, now two seahorses.
I see everything.
Show them right
Creatures.
now.
Settle down.
Kingdom Zoo.
The tides beckon.
No, that's just ordinary wildlife. Oh, and another chest? Don't mind if I do.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Oh no, wait, noble formation. Well, it's here, but it's deactivated. But I'm not gonna go through another door, am I? I'm just going the same thing. Hear the sound of a bell. Yeah, see? This wasn't here. That's kinda dizzy. There are so many books here. Someone wants this tale of adventure to never end. What are you on about? You know what? Paimon thought that she had fully woken up yet, but you're saying the same thing. Must keep moving forward. Yes, Prince Lyris waits at the end of this path. Oh, Paimon knows. The last time we were here, you said on the other hand, we'll be able to lead us as long as we find the end of the road. Yes, I said that. Then there must be a way. Why did Paimon repeat the same sentence last time? Well, there's 3 of these, so I'm not seeing things. Every time I go one loop, it increases one monster, one hydro monument. Except now I have the sword, there's no barrier. Well, there's still one crab. No, actually, 3. You can look at the gate. So I'm guessing I'm looking for subtle differences. There's 3 now?
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Bow your head.
Are you gonna be amazed every time we see these guys?
Let the mighty be humble.
But I'm still getting chests. And it upgrades to better ones.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure
So is
chest
the
has at
next
least made
one
it
a
a
luxurious
worthwhile
chest?
experience.
Oh wait, there's 3 bubble formations now. But they're not active. Wait, you're repeating this. Yeah, this is a repeat. Hold on, let me see. No, there's 2. No. Okay. I went a full loop, then another loop, and now there's door here. Let's see. Back at it again. Wait, obtain. Did I lose the sword? It says obtain. Why? I have it in my inventory. What the hell? And I still have the feather? What's going on? Holy blade, yeah, I know. But I have it. Doesn't look much, but once its powers are awakened, it became a destructive, invincible weapon. How is it? ZCryse, can you feel its power? Come to think of it, Anne, you did mention that the Holy Blade was originally more than a sword that kids played with. That's right, when the young hero was not ZCryse adventure team would pick up the sword, they would become able to defeat all foes in their tail. Well, let's just take the sword, shall we? Who knows, it might become in handy later. And if not, we can take this as a souvenir. Another one, okay. So officially Ether has another sword, I guess. So I'm going for another loop. Guess I'm going through this. And what now? Open the path? With what? Oh, look at that, it's an elevator. And, oh. Yeah, every room is the same. So, it looked like a loop. But every time I went, I was going lower. It's like the path leads downward rather than forward. It's a really long descent. It's so creepy. Don't worry, man. ZCryse is really reliable and really good with a wind glider too. Paimon knows your word that what might come afterward, right? Won't real adventure is not only filled with challenges but also unknowns. The most important thing is to come back from completing those challenges unknowns in one piece and getting something in the end as well, isn't that right? Come this far, it would be a shame to give up now. True. I believe in you, Knight ZCryse and Paimon. You are wise and powerful, and you are also kind people. And ding ding ding, we have a winner. In that case, let's go. Ad Astrabus ask, as Catherine always says. That was so random. Jump down and reach the end of the story. It's kinda weird if you put it like that. Oh. Okay. Teleported to an unknown space. Paimon, feels like something should happen right now. Feel uneasy too, and I've been frightened ever since we came down here. No need to worry, ZCryse will protect us no matter what, right? Of course I will. Yes, I believe the two of you. Just don't know what we will encounter later. I'll take anything as it comes. Still, best to be prepared. ZCryse might be in for a battle with Annaupasis for all we know. Well, this does look like an arena with a barrier. Oh, I can't exit. Defeat the dragon. Oh.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
So it's oh, and look at that. I can fight it.
Sharing my knowledge.
Stand still.
Hey,
Right now, right here, right now.
everyone hold hands.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
I see everything. Let the show begin.
Oh, where is it?
Hey,
It's gonna keep spawning animal form.
Emerge.
Oh, finally.
I'm always watching.
Come on, I was saving that first. Oh yeah, I remember this. It was exactly in the past event. We could fight the ocean directly.
Right now, right here.
They're using the dragon as that battle. That's it. I mean, it was a bit stronger now. So what? According to what we said before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. But this space is not within the tower. We don't know where this is. We teleported to a different place from the tower. And that's right, Paimon forgot that happened. But if that's the case... How? No, that can't be true. Princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. If she isn't, our adventurers, their meaning, Al, Petit Cho, and the others, but we did take the biggest threat to the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Paimon. Thank you both. Anyway, the story's not over. Yep, look over there. There's a place we haven't been before. Maybe we'll find more clues there. Oh, and a chest for me. see. Oh, I can't use the compass? Not in current state. So I guess this is a place I can't return to. Looks like there's tons of resources here. I can't read that fast. Oh. According to ancient theater and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the documents folklore discovered within Petchcore, research team from an Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that. That didn't make sense. Rather, age certificate duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she established with these children going forward. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. 1 serving of flour, sugar, melted butter, 2 eggs, large amount of milk to make foam. Are you kidding me? What's exactly a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same as 5 at 540. Yeah, that's a joke. Oh. A book that has a picture in it. Linking up with Ingold, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some way towards solving the dispersion problem. The situation is no place for personal feelings, but what person can lack them completely? Can only hope that they aren't treating my dear old Sponsian too poorly, or letting rust in the harbor. I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. Hope all goes well. I still want to watch the doe rise to the sounds of play outside the window. Still want to watch them grow into fine adults. Okay. Some diaries. Decided to incorporate the Institute for Raising Orphans and the Children of Criminals into the public welfare system. Considering the ruins of previous civilization upon which it is situated shall be named, the seat of director was established in honor of Hydro Archon's great virtue. It has been taken by a gentle-natured Oceanid. The title of vice director is taken up by one of those who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. Felt like every text was suddenly ending. Read? There's a book here too, yeah, I saw it. Picture book. It suits you, Paimon. Well, that's because Paimon's unique sensibility, you know. Picture books just speak to her better. This book gives me a strange feeling. Let Paimon see. Long time ago, a place far, far away, there was a one beautiful and kind princess named Lyris. And yep, she's our main character. Don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Paimon's gonna continue. Oh, come on, it's just a story. There's no need to be fussy. Anyway, a protagonist needs an antagonist. An evil one at that. And our evil antagonist, well, there's the dragon Narcissus, so evil is he that the peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not he cares about their feelings, though. He saw destruction across the land with searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities to dust, burning breath reduced nations to ash. At last only the Princess realm remained safe. Because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus plotted to destroy everything he could not succeed. So in Narcissus' story, I'm the villain. Why? Why you? It's kind of weird. It started like a storybook, but feels like it isn't. ZCryse, you've got a bigger brain here. You have a look. Read carefully. Well. Oh, what? We're somewhere else. Well, we're exactly in the book. This is the real Annaupasis. Wait, what? Act 3? When did Act 2 end? Huh. Just like in the book Until found. It's really odd. I don't want to say the book's contents were really weird, but it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is on side. Children should be able to play under the sun in the grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place does feel pretty comfy. Yeah, Paimon feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight after all. One mystery follows another. Never mind that, this place really is nice. Gotta be Princess Lyris' garden, right? Say, ZCryse, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? We have our own teapot, you know. Can eat tasty fruits, plant lots of seed flowers, and can invite our friends over as guests. Could all live together happily. What do you say? Let's put a pin in that for now. That's true, we're gonna help Anne find the princess first, don't we? Hide and seek, hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? That sounds like someone singing over there. Is it princess? Wait, let me take a nice screenshot of this place. You don't know when you'll get another chance. And there we have it. No. Wait a minute. An oceanid. Blue hair, blue everything. You just gotta check. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Hey there. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come sit. Snacks will be ready soon. Thanks? Mind telling me who you are? Oh, snacks. Yes, and ours are very good. But I must say this first, we can only start once the bell rings. Could be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why are you fascinating combination, aren't you? Handsome young man, small little ocean, and your beautiful floating friend. Paimon's as always, Paimon is Paimon. Is it just Paimon? Does Anne look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. And this ocean is our friend Anne. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Marianne. Marianne, huh? I'm sure we heard this name before. Of course we have. What a pleasant surprise. It's been long since I've met someone from outside. So she's aware she's somewhere inside this place. So wait, well, I already have a theory. We're in some storybook or memory, and this is actually Anne, but with a different identity, maybe? Well, we're actually Paimon's not sure either. We defeated the Fell Dragon Narcissus, and then we ended up here somehow. The Fell Dragon Narcissus? It must have been a frightening foe. Not really. Did you think so? Not really. I've heard that Narcissus has hurt many, but has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Oh, so you know about him too, great. We're from the ZCryse kingdom, and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where we might find her? I think that's her. Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. She should be here. In that case, Anne. But I have lived here for a long, long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. That's so. Before we came here, we read about a book of that princess and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. Afraid I'm familiar with such person. On the flip side, you know, ZCryse do look like quite a prince from distant land. Not gonna say anything. Where's the bell coming from? That the bell? Yes, that's the signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden swords and the moment they hear this bell and they would come into the hall, have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it's best to follow the rules all the same. They'd be disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Hooray, snacks! You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. They look very beautiful, but they are tasteless like pure water. See? How are they? Tasteless. Well, they were great, although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low sugar diet or something, Marianne? My apologies, Paimon. Just made them as I remembered them, so I'm not sure if they'll taste all that good. Don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now. Well, in that case, let me take you out on a stroll. There's nothing much to go about here. It's not an orphanage either. Some kind of weird place in the book. I'm sure she is tied to Anne somehow. This flower garden that we painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? Heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need a good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can let them grow however they want. Sounds like that this Basil is pretty smart. In fact, we must get rid of the pests from time to time as well. Actually, Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. She is very capable indeed, making snacks and caring for flowers. She can do it all. It'd be nice if I could introduce her to you. I think they're all dead by now. I've been caring for the flowers here all this time in hopes that some friends might come and I might show them how they bloomed. And well, here you are. Well, this is a shame. They aren't in full bloom right now though. Well, we just need to water them, they'll be fine. Hide and see where Mary and the halls of sea-born foam towards the sunflowers bloom. Where did you get the can from? Drops water stain soil, the garden black, and sunflowers spring from the earth, grow quickly and bloom. In seconds? Aren't they beautiful? That was quick. Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival they were so excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. So that's how it is. Nature really is amazing, huh? Suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Do you like them, man? They're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I knew you would. I love them too, after all. You're from a very, very far away place, aren't you, ZCryse? What sort of flowers bloom there? Your sister wears on there. Oh, well, I'm gonna describe what the Intevat looks. Although, why it's called Intevat if from whatever world Ether and Lumine came, existed that there. Well, they do sound like lovely fun, but I hear that they'll be hard to find now. It's weird how me mentioned that for a moment. Let's speak of other flowers. Always been in Fontaine, and I've never gone anywhere else. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. I heard from him that there were many flowers there that can't be found here. That's right. Those that grow on cliffs, ones that only at night. Some even grow on cacti. That's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine. Had to give me a spare explanation. It was always serious sort, and he was the smartest of us when we were young. Sorry if I'm talking to myself, must be a little too exciting for me meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? What's that, dandelions come to mind? The most simplest thing. Dandelions, hey, do you have any their delightful seeds with you? Well, we might. Dandelion seeds can be indeed found on Paimon. Marianne heavily plants them in the soil. What sort of flower is a dandelion? I thought you knew. Well, how should you put it? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers. These white flowers have seeds on them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? There really are. Didn't know such flower existed, but I heard about something similar. What sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but a story about water. A certain place there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples. Droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. Oh, it actually sounds about Rodea. We still don't know the complete full story. Is it just because the Archon changed and they didn't like the Archon and they vanished? Although they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to the differences. Each drop of life very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. And when you spoke of Paimon reminded me a lot of that story. A flower that was once united as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. But a single drop of water is weak and will dry up easily. Together they will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. That's how it is. Dandelions too. You think that's a good ending? I don't really get it. What do you think? Maybe weak, but the distance is necessary. I understand where they're coming from. What you're talking about sounds like what happened to Alpeticho and the others to help us. They melted into one, turning into that big bubble, just like oceanids can do, and hydro mimics can do. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Yes, I can take you to see our dog. Your dog? There isn't one. A dog? Yes, he's a silly dog who always accompanied me. That. Oh, I see. The dog house, but no dog. Doesn't see him though. Well, come feeding time. Feed? Feed dog. Where's the dog? Oh well, sir, it's an honor to see food from you. Pleasure to see you again, Miss Marianne. Doggy. Good doggy? What do you do, dear little miss? Well, thanks for being polite and all, but then what's going on? No, this can't be Mori. He has always kept me company. Does this mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs... No. I doubt it. Or can take any shape in life. Can choose what form must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. This is a different matter. So, she's not just pretending. She knows it's an ocean... Well, not an ocean. It's a hydro mimic. Didn't Elle say something similar? Weird. Heard something similar and said that body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person has once tried like all others. When many others heard him tell many stories about how all his life was originally formless like water and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can will be drawn from other one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. And I remember something, even though I really didn't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know, there's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words, angry ones, I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? Remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guests. And this is bad. Number of things that don't make sense just keeps going up. If we hadn't seen the dog, Paimon would have forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we just say we were going to rescue Princess Lyris? Yeah, that's right. We're already getting off track here. My apologies, but there is no princess here, only us. Today we were simply fortunate to receive guests. Who is we? I mean, I kinda get it. Usually ocean it is not a single being, it's multiple, that's why you're saying we. But this is the end of the path, she has to be here. But Marianne said, I'm sort of got the meaning one of you is mistaken, right? Right? Really want to hear what I have to say? Yes. Of course you've got a bigger brain here, don't you, Paimon? All we experienced so far was just a story. But didn't we team up Narcissus and Croy's adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment. Is there even a Narcissus and Croy's kingdom amongst the 7 nations? You're right, Paimon didn't think of that. Adventure team, Al Petito, Colonel K, Jack, Mori, to us. In our adventures, they were all just characters in the story. No, that can't be. Paimon can't accept that. Don't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through all the portal in this tower? There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit in this. Was it just a story? You know, like how there was no Holy Blade mentioned at the start, how sealed towers still had monsters, bubble formations in it. Paimon, I think I understand what ZCryse is trying to say. So all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm of the story, is that right? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. So the Holy Blade Narcissus, these were still inside the story, just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. But still finds it hard to imagine anyone who would create a huge building just for a story. I believe the structure already existed. It was just used as a setting for the story. So that means the things I recalled along the way were things that happened here before. I'm just a character in the story. You're not merely a character, Anne. The fact that you can think about this means you can remember it. But if that's the case, who is Anne? I'm Anne. I must rescue Princess Lyris. Alright, ZCryse, Paimon, dear Anne, our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it's time for you to leave. I think she's already feeling we're getting to the plot. Would you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Spare the thought for Anne's feelings, at least. Vision blurs and you suddenly feel weightless. Temperature of the once warm plunges rapidly. A glass barrier? What happened? But there's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave oceanid, and we set out to save princess. Then I was right. You two are both the same, except one is real, one is the story version. Perhaps there's a princess in this world, and dragons too, but I also know that this world affairs are rarely this simple. Why would dragon be concerned with a princess after all? After waking up, I found this dream laughable, yet nostalgic. Every time I thought about it, do you remember how, Anne? No, there was to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth, my only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live for your own sake. Go and see the world, see how it's changed these past years. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personality, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate, and to experience all the beauty in the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meeting you, ZCryse Paimon. It was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Annaupasis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Marianne, why are you saying that? We can find a way to help you, can't we? Well, I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon ZCryse. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoy dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful times. But I know what happened in the past. I already know that there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell. Wait, no! Great. I'm forced outside. So she refuses to leave. She knows. She just said she knows everything what happens outside. Well, she doesn't know what's going on right now, but she knows everything is already destroyed, everyone's dead and everything. This is turning to be quite a mystery. Wait, didn't I just go up? Now I'm going down? Oh no, wait, it's the tower. So I came back exactly where I came from. I'm sorry, Knight ZCryse Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventure. As you led me off the story's track, starting to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That's the reason for why she was born. I want to save her and bring this story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to Narcissus' invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least you had fun while traveling with the adventure team, right? Do you know that things would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help Anne. If that's the case, we can still help Anne, huh? I don't understand anything Marianne said at the end. Did you? I did. I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. But it feels that that's unfair, not just for you, Anne, but for us both. That's why we gotta start finding what happened. At least if we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it's saving the princess or figuring out what Marianne said, or whatever, we just want to help Anne. Isn't that right? Well, we'll find a way. Okay. Still, if this is all just stored, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role we play? I can't be sure, but I think we're most likely undefined actors. That's a good way to put it. That's why we can bring the story to an end, because the story didn't plan our adventure. So that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. You might not have thought about it, but since we've been able to knock the story off course, that means we have opened all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right, ZCryse? You could say that. Thank you, Knight ZCryse and Paimon. That's why we also need your help. And since we need to continue our adventure, can we think of anything that could help us figure out what to do next? Well, let me think. Memories contain a place known as ZCryse Ordo. This place appears to be a very deep connection past events, as I happen to know that place. That's true. Narcissus Kingdom Adventure Team, yeah, they seem connected. Do you have any idea? No. Oh, that's right. We're experienced adventurers. If you need it found, we'll find it. But I know that place already. And in Wonderland.
Abandoned property belongs to
the
whoever
idea is
finds it first.
similar, I can agree.
It's legally yours now.
Okay, so this is the end, and it will probably start somewhere else. Okay, there's nothing here, and this is a one-way ticket outside, right? Yep. It looks like it. That leads somewhere. And this is... Okay, so it did exit. Alright then, well, I guess I'll have to find the next part somewhere. Or choose a different quest if I'm gonna record. So, that's it for now. Until next time.